Spreading the love, the joy of health, wealth, have our hands on. I want to break some down to you, gang. It's the summertime. Listen, it's the summertime, and people are looking. They want to lose weight more than they ever want to lose weight. The family reunions are coming up. People are always thinking about their health. Don't subscribe to the notion that it's slow and people are not looking to become healthier or make more money, right? Don't allow that to move you. Now, people might be getting a little distracted because they're on vacations, but it's the same thing day in, day out. Let's close out this month strong. Follow back up with the people you know. I want to hit a little bit on pricing because I hear people say, well, I don't know, our product line is too expensive and people don't have the money and people this and people that. You got the Jay-Z Beyonce concert coming up, and you got people paying $1,000, $500, $300, $2,000 to go to a concert like that. People are finding money for their hair. They're getting their hair done. They're buying expensive purses. I'm hearing about a purse called Birkin and all this other stuff. People are spending money on what they want to buy. And the only problem that you have is some of you, not all of you, but some of you have not learned how to create value in a product. Let me tell you something. I spoke with a friend of mine that's in another network marketing company, and it's weight loss. It's weight loss. Same thing that we're doing. Do you know how much it costs to get started with them? It costs $50 to get started with them. $50 to $100, and they can get in the business and they can try a product. And I don't want to speak negatively on this product line, or ours is different than theirs, and we offer different things. But do you know that I asked him? I said, with you guys, having a product for $50, I bet you guys sign up a bunch of people all the time. Do you know what he told me? He said, man, listen, I've been in this industry for 18 years. He said, it's the same excuses that people give. It's the same excuses they gave when he sold a product for a higher price. He said people are telling him, oh, it's $50. Well, you know what? I get paid in a couple of weeks, and I should be able to go ahead and get started. They won't even pay $50 when they first hear about it because either there's not enough value, right? Or they just truly are not serious about getting started or don't really want it, okay? Now, I have another network marketing friend. He's a whole different company. Okay? Whole different company. You know what their sign up is with this company? You've got to spend at least $500, and they're moving packages right now for $1,500 and $2,000. They're moving them. And people are coming up with the money like it's no joke. Like, okay, don't worry, I'll get it. Give me a couple weeks and I'll get it. And they're paying $1,500 to $2,000 to get involved with the business. Why? Because there's value being created there. I want you to focus in on the value. Not everybody's going to buy your product right away. Okay? You create the value by how consistently you post on Facebook. You create the value by what? Understanding their needs and catering to their needs and following back up with them, right? You guys have the best product. You got some of the best before and after pictures. You talk about Kenya's picture. You talk about LaFonda White's picture, right? Brittany's picture. You got so many people, Amber Johnson, Sandra Watkins, that you can point to, you can put them on the phone with, and then we take time with our people, right? We take time, we show them that it works, we do a 3-way phone call, right? And we get them into a system, and we show them about the Business Builder Pack or the Family Pack or the Ultimate Transformation Pack, which is one of our best products, or even the Ignite Pack. So you got to focus in on creating value. If you create value, people will buy. It doesn't matter what the prices are. I just explained to you, there's people right now that are having a hard time signing people up for a product that's $50. And you know what he told me? He said, you know what? I kind of hate that we got a product that's only $50. He said, because after they sign up, we can never catch up with them on the phone. They don't treat it like a business. They're not coachable. A lot of times they're not teachable. He said, Ty, what you guys got with those price points at $300, $500, $1,000, those price points, he said at least when people spend that kind of money, it's a better chance that they may take the business serious. How many times have you guys signed somebody up? You can't catch them on the phone. You call them to try to help them get started, and the person that told you they were serious about their health, they're not really serious because they had nothing to lose. $500 wasn't enough of a price to pay. There's a story that I remember about a kid, and he, turned 18 years old, and his dad decided that he wanted to, get into get out of his business. He had a successful business, and the son noticed that, he said, "Wow, Dad has a $1 million business, and now he wants to sell it. But I think my dad should keep that business in the family. Let me run it." And so the kid, he goes to his dad and said, "Dad, I'm 18 years old now. Listen, before you just sell that business, I'm your son. Why don't you give it to me? Give it to me, Dad." And the dad said, "Give it to you, huh? I tell you what, I'll give you the business for a price. I'm not going to just give it to you freely. You're going to have to earn it." And so he tells the son, he says, "I want you, and I'll give you, the summertime to come up with this money. I want you to come up with $5,000. And I want you to go out, and I want you to work hard, and I'll sell you this business for $5,000. Successful business is going to get it for $5,000. So the son has said, "Yeah, okay, I'll get it. No problem, Dad. Thank you. I'm going to get you the $5,000. So the clever son, what he does, he goes behind his dad's back, and the mom thinks that the dad should just give it to him. Goes to him, says, "Mom, look, I want Dad's business." She said, "Look, I know you want it. What I'm going to do, you don't have to go through all that hard work that your dad wants you to do. I'm going to go ahead and give you the $5,000. I'm going to advance you up front because you deserve that business, and it's in the family. And I don't want to see it go to somebody else either." So the son takes the money from the mom and says, "Thanks, Mom." Son goes up to his dad. They're in the living room. This is a week later or so. He had to give it enough time. Act like he earned the money, right? "Dad, I got the money. I got the $5,000. The father says, "Oh, okay. Awesome." Gives him the $5,000. They're in the living room, and the fireplace is gone. And so the dad takes the $5,000 and throws it into the fireplace. And the son is looking like, "What in the world? You just burned $5,000. And the dad looks at the son and says, "Son, I asked you to go out and earn the money, and you didn't. Go back out and earn the money." And the son's like, "Wow, how did he know?" So now, son's confused. He goes back out. He talks to his friends. He gets his friends to give him $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. 3 weeks later, he was able to come up and get his friends to invest with him and come up with the money, $5,000. He's raised the money. He goes to his dad another 2 weeks later and says, "Dad, here's the $5,000 that I worked for. I want the business." And they're in the living room again. The dad takes the money, looks at it, looks at the son, throws it in the fireplace. And the son freaks out and gets mad. Dad, why are you doing this? I went out and got the money. And he says, son, I want you to go out and earn that money. And so now the son is just outdone. He cannot believe it. He's so upset. He doesn't know what to do. The son goes out, and for the rest of the summer, for the next 2.5 months, he goes out and he's washing cars. He's painting houses. He's doing whatever. He's working 2-3 jobs to come up with the money for his dad's business, so he won't sell it to somebody else. He wants to keep it in the family. And he works his butt off. He does security. He's doing everything. The son takes the $5,000 finally after 60 to 90 days of working hard. Goes home. He's rusted up, paint on his shoulders, tired, beat. And said, Dad, this is it. Here's $5,000 for the business. Looks at his dad. Here. Don't throw it into the fireplace, Dad. Gives it to the dad. The dad looks at the money. He looks at his son. He looks at the fireplace. And he throws the money into the fireplace. But only this time, the son jumps into the fireplace to save the money from burning, and the son gets burnt up in the process. Because he earned that money. He earned it. And what I'm telling you, gang, when people pay money and they work hard for it and they have something to lose, you're going to get a different experience. Everybody's not going to give you 100%. But there's going to be somebody that's going to spend their last. And those are the people that's going to show that it's worth it. You got your hands on the best products. You got your hands on the best opportunity, the best compensation plan. The only thing that's in your way is you. Learn how to get out of your own way, create value in what we got, and close this month out strong. Right now, so many people are lazy. They're not working. And this is your opportunity to outrun them. This is your opportunity to outdo them. This is how a company that you never heard about, and then all of a sudden there's major momentum taking place, and now they're a big company. And right now with the networking, a lot of people are slacking. And this is your time to take Zingler to the next level and show them what you got. When Zingler totally blows up, you want to be the reason it happened. You want to be one of the next leaders walking that stage, and they're wondering why you're the top performer in the industry. It's your chance. It's your turn. God bless you. I'll see you at the top. F3X International, health freedom, time freedom, and financial freedom. God bless you.
It's ridiculous. It's quite an accent. See, I'm from the South, but some of the most beautiful things come out my mouth. And I'm on stage just as soon as I come out the house. So I might as well give them something to talk about. I was a rap to make a blind